We are all frittering away our lives, at least according to someone. I must not be the only one constantly bombarded with people, advertisements, and street preachers telling me not to waste my life. Every culture, faith, and person has an idea about a wasted life because they have an idea of the contents of a good life. There is no wasted life without an ideal life. Implicit in every story is a worldview or understanding of the world telling you exactly what is most valuable. Life is meant to be lived toward a particular end. When it's not, it's wasted. The market, for instance, describes the good life through consumerism and the accumulation of goods, a capitalistic theory of goodness founded on success, acquisition, and consumption. Unsettled with the present, we work to be somewhere else. We know we will be happier if we make more money or buy a nicer car and a bigger house. We exist to consume. This is why our country is one of the most wasteful. Fast fashion, the maximization of our time, the commoditization of cheap food. A former professor of mine mentioned that most Americans envision the world as a warehouse. We'll buy another, is our motto. We end up wasting a lot of stuff to avoid wasting our lives. An alternative theory of the good life is described by the accumulation of experiences, with travel and places to see before we die. The goal is to retire early, so you can make the most of life with bucket lists and inordinate amounts of adventures. Think of the people who will take a last-minute flight to a resort in Cancun for the weekend. Is there anything more annoying? Confession, it's only annoying because I have kids, and because I don't have money. Since that's the case, it's a waste of time, resources, and greenhouse gases. Thanks for destroying our planet. Even still, another theory of a good life might argue that contentment comes from within, by developing inner tranquility and acceptance. Happiness will not arise from making the world conform to your desires. The more you desire and attach, the likelier you are to suffer. The objective of the good life is to focus on what you can control, without letting external circumstances define your life. Learn to live within your boundaries. Which theory of the good life do you buy into? The stories that shape our identity and purpose aren't usually obvious. This is to say, they aren't always read from a book or proclaimed from a podium. Instead, they are subtly flashed across a screen before your feet meet the carpet in the morning. These images invite our hearts to envy as we compare ourselves to another's highlight reel. It's the smile or frown of our parents after we've made a life-changing decision. We are taught about the good life from products that can be attained cheaply and immediately, with the click of a button, divorcing their production from people and places, all the while training us to desire consumption.